Today we're going to take a look at two towns located near big cities. These towns have a unique vibe in shopping and in dining.
Yeah, the first town's gonna be Gruene, and the second one is Roanoke, Texas.
I'm Dana Pollard, and I lead one of the fastest growing real estate teams in Texas. And the part of my job that I love the most,
Brady, look, I just noticed the guy looking out the window,
is scouting out the best places to live in the Lone Star State for my clients.
I mean, their front yard is like a football field.
And I want to take you with me. This is Moving Up in Texas.
So we're on the hunt for the best cities to live in the great state of Texas.
Our clients ask us all the time, where are the best places for us to live? Hi, my name is Dana Pollard, and I've been a real estate agent in Texas for 14 years now, and this is my husband, Brandon.
Yes, and I'm a pastor and a realtor myself. Hey, if you're like us and you like live music, great food, historical buildings, both of these cities are great for you.
Gruene, Texas, pronounced like the color green, is located within New Braunfels, which has a population of about 108,000. The Guadalupe River runs through this area, and it definitely adds to the popularity. We are in Gruene, Texas, which is a district in New Braunfels, and it was a German town, now Texan German.
Yeah, they used to do a lot of cotton here, but now it's more touristy. So a lot of people come here for fun, a lot of water sports, a lot of things to do in the water, and then of course, great eateries.
Yeah.
In fact, it was on this river that spurred the rebirth of Gruene. So we're here today at an old cotton gin, but now it's turned into a restaurant, bar, and grill. And we've been walking around this downtown area, and there's lots of people, lots of things to see.
Yeah, if you can believe it, in the 1950s, this place was a ghost town. Gruene, Texas was discovered in the 70s by a student. Where'd they go to school?
University of Texas.
Yeah, UT, and they were specializing in architecture, so that's why this place is so cool. The popularity of Gruene took off. The Travel Channel calls Gruene one of the most charming small towns in America.
There are no big box stores here, but they have an amazing general store. Let's take a look.
All right, hey, look, I wore my boots.
Well, there's a dance hall, and we could go two-stepping if we needed to. They said it's one of the oldest dance halls in Texas.
I came prepared.
And then we got to stop at the general store.
Yeah, so the general store is known to be like this hot tourist attraction.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see what's in here.
Okay, well hopefully I can get some chocolate. That's all I care about.
Chocolate.
This would be good for your clients to get them a I Love Texas.
That would be good, but with these petals reminding me,
Oh, yeah.
our kids were little.
Yeah. Okay, let me do a quarter pound of chocolate rocks and a quarter pound of chocolate espresso poppers.
That's what I like. So
my grandfather was a cowboy, my dad was a cowboy. One of the things I noticed was the Christmas tree with a cowboy hat on top. And I think that even though I grew up pretty cowboyish country, we always had like an angel on top. So to see the country cowboy hat, I think we're gonna start a new tradition. So growing up in Texas, not only do you need a general store, you gotta have a dance hall.
Yeah, Gruene Hall, it was founded in 1878, and it's the oldest continually run dance hall in Texas.
Some of my favorite country artists have starred in this dance hall. Willie Nelson, George Strait are just some of the few. I mean, you can smell the history in this honky tonk. So of course, Dana and I, we really had to check out the dance floor, and I had to give her a little spin.
A lot of famous people entertained here.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like you need a fiddle here. You need a one of those
Steel guitars.
steel guitars.
I know where you were going with that.
And then what a great place to do some dancing.
Yeah.
So you can dance.
Yeah.
No, we did. I don't have my boots on, so here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. 3-step, 2-step. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah.
After all that moving and shaking, we had to get something to eat. We are at the River Place, a very well-known brunch and dinner restaurant.
We're about to jump in, and they actually talk about how much they use the local farmers here, and so we're going to try their breakfast. A great brunch this morning. We're excited.
Fresh ingredients.
Okay, so look at the menu. This has got fried green tomatoes.
Have you had fried green tomatoes ever?
I have watched the movie, and that was a long time ago.
But you've never eaten fried green tomatoes?
But I've never eaten fried green tomatoes. It doesn't sound like something that I would be like, I don't know, it doesn't sound Texan.
Yes, it does. It has jalapeno ranch.
Okay, just because you add ranch doesn't mean it's Texan.
Yeah, it does. It turns any meal into a Texan meal.
No, I understand the ranch thing, but when you add bacon, that makes it Texan. I
think bacon is loved all throughout the world. This place was darling. I loved sitting under the trees in the outdoors, feeling the breeze come through.
Yeah, lots of shade, lots of great farm meat. I love the bacon.
The median home price at Gruene, Texas is $580,000. Oh, it's so cute. They have a pond, catch and release fishing. Oh, the little windmill is cute.
This would be great for like first-time homeowners in this area. They just look like you're starting off with a small family.
These are
smaller homes.
These are really cute houses.
I'm gonna go that.
The area surrounding Gruene, including New Braunfels, it has many veterans, which we love, and the school district is one of the top schools in the state of Texas, number 185 out of 962. New Braunfels High School, it's highly rated. DFW has another small town similar to Gruene. It's called Roanoke. Now, the day that we went to visit Roanoke is a little bit cooler. This town sprang to life with the railroad, and yes, it was named after the city in Virginia, Roanoke.
Roanoke's famous for its restaurant-lined Oak Street, so it's been called the unique dining capital of Texas.
So I love Roanoke, Texas because this downtown area is so nice. It's a great place to hang out. You have so many great restaurants. Roanoke is known for its great restaurants.
I agree, and this might be my favorite place for downtown to all the cities. The reason for that is because there's just so much here. You don't need to go anywhere else. This is a great, whether you're doing a weekend night with the friends, this is awesome. Yeah. I think your clients will love it.
I think so too. Roanoke has a population of 10,500 people, give or take a few. We had a great time visiting this small museum.
Yeah, right in the downtown of Roanoke, in this museum, there's a rumor that Bonnie and Clyde hid there when they were trying to avoid the law.
In the museum, we met the most wonderful guide for Roanoke, and she wanted to share with us the best places to eat in Roanoke.
Everything here in town is amazing.
Can you get good barbecue here? Is that possible?
Of course. Heartache is one of my favorite places. I love to have baked potato with brisket on it. And really good grilled peppers. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking awesome.
As a Texan, we're known for our great barbecue. And so she recommended Heartache Barbecue, and so we had to check it out. It smells amazing.
Oh man, thank you. You know, it's pretty good. So you want pork ribs?
Pork ribs.
I do too.
Two, okay.
Do you order it in quarter pounds?
Yeah, you can do quarter pound, you can do thirds, you can do eighths, and you can do butter slice.
This looks awesome.
I love this place.
Yeah. So you know you're in Texas when you have good meat.
And a lot of it.
And then you look up.
Oh my gosh.
And you have good meat above you.
Let's hope he doesn't drool on my food. All right, let's have a taste.
What are you trying first?
Because it's easy, jalapeno sausage.
Okay, I'm gonna try the brisket first. Tell me, what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, the brisket's really tender. I'm gonna try to keep it on the fork and try to put it in my mouth. didn't work. It didn't work. It's so
But
tender.
that's how you know it's
That's when
great
you know it's good.
barbecue.
Yes. So my dad does brisket as well, and he'll do 10, 12 hours.
You don't want it dry.
It's done with love. It's really good.
Oh, I gotta put some barbecue sauce here.
So Texas is known for its barbecue,
Yes.
and this is why we're known. This place was
Oh.
originated in Stephenville. That's where my family's
Stephenville,
from.
Texas.
Yep. And that's where my grandfather raised cattle. So my dad raised cattle. They would be impressed with this meat.
So Roanoke is known for their great food. They're great restaurants.
Okay.
So this is just one of many restaurants, right?
Yeah, and I think I saw down this. There wasn't just barbecue. There was Mexican food. There was
Seafood.
There was. I think I saw some Japanese. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
just-
remember we had sushi down here. There's American. There are live bands. There's a wine house of some sort.
There's a candy store across the street.
I mean, it's like for the population and for as small as Roanoke is, like there's a lot of great restaurants and things to do here.
That's so good.
I love pork ribs.
They're seasoned just right.
Man, they're seasoned amazingly.
I need to find out what they do with their seasoning, because the ribs that I made were really tender, but the seasoning beats it by far.
I feel a little dressed up to be eating barbecue, I'm not gonna lie.
We feel overdressed. You know you're at the right restaurant when they just put paper towels on the table. That's how we do it at home too. We're fancy. So our first impression of this barbecue place was the grill master greets us. He gives us a slab of meat that we get to choose, and then the meat just kind of savors in your mouth. I mean, it's tender. We highly recommend this barbecue place.
So Roanoke is similar to Gruene in that this used to be like a sleeper town, and someone came along and said, hey, let's revitalize this place. And they brought in some fantastic restaurants that just blew the place up.
I still love it because it does still have a little bit of nostalgic feel.
Yeah, it does.
It keeps the older vibe here. And
Yeah.
yet, it's not, there's a lot of young couples. I think your clients
Yeah,
will love it
yeah.
because, again, with the live music, you feel like you're having a great night out in the town.
Yes, absolutely. If you want to live in Roanoke, the median house price is $530,000.
Fairway Ranch.
This is one of the newest neighborhoods in Roanoke.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
I like the drive-in. I like the cactus.
Yeah, there's a lot of cacti.
Yeah.
This is a Texas neighborhood, right?
I like it. People walking their dogs.
Oh, did you know this is the neighborhood where HGTV's Dream Home giveaway was for 2019?
HGTV. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Dream Home giveaway, where they raffled off a house.
Really? They gave away a house?
Yeah, in this neighborhood.
Yeah, I'll take a free house.
I know, right?
So they have a little dog park right here,
Yeah.
which I love that. It's gated.
And there's a little fire hydrant. Did you see that?
I did.
Ha!
That's cute.
I can just see if there's a bunch of dogs in there, they're all fighting over the fire
Well,
hydrant.
there's a fire hydrant across from the fire hydrant. That's funny.
So I love that Roanoke has its own dog park, which I think every city should, especially a dog park with a fire hydrant in the middle.
I think it's great that the community can just walk to the park, have a safe place to unleash their dog, and the dog can have some fun.
Northwest ISD is the public school district for Roanoke, and it has a great reputation and is also in the top school districts in Texas. So if we're going to compare Gruene versus Roanoke, I really love Gruene because it's kind of like you step back in time. You have the dance hall, you have, the beautiful Guadalupe River. I thought that was super cool. I just like the feel of that downtown area.
So I would probably lean towards Roanoke, Texas. I think that There's so much rich history. There's a lot of things going on in the downtown area for eatery. I think you can take your family and your kids to go to the candy store. I just loved the atmosphere that it brought. It doesn't hurt me that I'm just 15 minutes from the DFW International Airport. I just think sometimes for a family, raising a family, that's probably where I would lean.
So which would you choose, Roanoke or Gruene? Put it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time on our hunt to discover the best places to live in Texas.